waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust.
Hey guys, how you going? Maceman Jake Molly here. It's a Sunday night and I'm reading my emails here, and I should see that I'm looking at a question here from a guy by the name Ethan, and basically he wants to know that how much weight should he be squatting after 12 weeks of training. And look man, my answer to you is there isn't a specific weight that you should be at. There's nothing specific. Everybody's a little different. Some people walk into a gym and end up benching 2 plates, you know. Some guys might stick to the same weight for, I don't know, a year to 2 years and see very little progress. It all depends on your genetics. It depends on your stomatotype or your body type, how much food you're eating, how heavy you're going, your technique, whether it's good or bad. There are a bunch of things that need to be considered for, you know, in order to determine how much weight you should be squatting after a certain amount of time. And there isn't a specific weight that you should be squatting. Generally, we look at weight versus body weight percentage. So we were sort of like, if you weigh 60 and you squat 60, that means you're squatting 100% of your body weight, meaning that you are strong for your pound for pound. But really, there's no timeline to it. The biggest mistake is that people worry too much about the weight. They worry about how much weight they deadlift, squat, and bench. Even when they do bicep curls, even when they do shoulder presses, lat pull downs, chin ups, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you're doing it with correct technique. Because if you do it with the wrong technique, you're going to be teaching the muscles that are already strong to get stronger and not strengthen the weaker ones. And if you don't strengthen the weaker ones, then you're getting guys to do extra work, given that there are other guys that need to be doing the work they're doing. So if you're squatting and you're using a lot of your hip flexors during the squat on the way down and as well as on the ascending phase, then what's going to happen is your glutes are snoozing along, they're doing nothing. You are getting stronger quads, but you are essentially going to get weaker because you are not strengthening the glutes and you are building the wrong muscular patterns. Whenever we do weights, we want to make it as muscle bearing as possible, but we also want to recruit the right muscular chains. We don't want to waste time with using muscles that aren't meant to be used during particular movements. So pretty much, man, Ethan, don't worry about the weight. Just make sure that your techniques are good. If you don't have good technique, if you're a bit concerned about technique, you can outsource a trainer. I'm going to be posting some videos about squatting techniques and all kinds of movements and ways to get strong through the posterior chain, through the back. I'm going to talk a lot about posture and hip strength. So there'll be all that kind of stuff up eventually. But look, man, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Seriously, a lot of guys turn it into more of an ego thing. They're too concerned, how much do you squat, what do you bench? Really, dude, it doesn't matter. You could be squatting less than someone and you could be 10 times stronger than them. Because if you have the muscle support and if you have recruited the right muscular chains and you're teaching your body to work more athletically and work more harmoniously, you'll end up being the stronger guy. So I know it's tough today. You walk into a gym, everyone's trying to be like a bit of a beefhead in that, but don't worry about that, man. Just do what you do. Keep training hard. Push it hard. If you end up pushing and your numbers, 20% of your reps are bad, stick to the weight. Try and get better at the form and then increase the weight. Again, there's no timeline. Keep training hard, buddy. Peace, Jake.
I'm waking